Thank you for listening to ShulchanAruch.com.
The verse of Poseiach es Yadecha, of the most cherished kapitulach psalms within the morning davening and the Shachar's prayers, is no doubt the paragraph of Ashrei Yeshvei Veisecha, which includes the famous verse of Poseiach es Yadecha, which we are careful to say with much intent and concentration. In today's halacha, we will explore the uniqueness of the paragraph of Ashrei in general, and particularly the pasuk of Poseiach es Yadecha, the different intents and concentrations that one should have while saying this verse, and related customs that apply while the verse is said. And Mirz Hashem, in the second part of this halacha, we will discuss the law if one did not say the verse properly, and whether the verse or the kapitel is to be repeated. It states in the Gemara in Brachas 4b, the one who recites the kapitel of Tehillah David, which is known to us now as Ashrei, 3 times a day, merits a chelik in Elam Haba, merits a portion in the world to come. The reason recorded for this is because this kapitel contains the order of the Aleph Beis and contains the precious verse of Poseiach es Yadecha. As this verse expresses the praise of Hashem for supervising His creations and providing them with sustenance, a most fundamental matter of divine providence and a fundament of religion. This statement of the Talmud is recorded in the Torah and the Magen Avram and other Poskim, and hence the Torah writes in chapter 51 that upon saying the kapitel of Tehillah David, although one has to concentrate any time during davening, one must pay special concentration during this paragraph of Ashrei, due to its uniqueness. And thus we also find in the Shulchan Aruch, the Mechaber in chapter 51 and the Alter Rebbe 51.8, and when one gets to the pasuk of Poseiach es Yadecha, one must add an even deeper concentration. And he is to concentrate on the meaning of the words, which simply saying is what we said earlier, that Hashem supervises creations and provides them all with sustenance. That is the pshat concentration that one should have during this pasuk. However, there are some deeper Kabbalistic and Chassidic intents that one should also have upon saying it. L'Kutei Torah, the Alter Rebbe explains that the verse of Poseiach es Yadecha is a request from Hashem, that Hashem should enter into our hearts a will and desire to serve Him. Satiate us with ratzon, with a will to serve You. Satiate our hearts with an emotion of love and passion for You, and a desire that Hashem be our King. That's al pi Chassidus, al pi Kabbalah. The Kaf HaChaim records in chapter 51:34, that one should concentrate that the Rashi Tevis, the first letters of the words of Poseiach es Yadecha, spell the divine name of Pei Aleph Yud, which is the gematria of Havaya and Adni, and that the end of the words of Poseiach es Yadecha spell out the word Chatoch, which is the divine name authorized over the giving of Parnasa. Now, what does one do in the event that they didn't properly concentrate while they said Poseiach es Yadecha? You know, it got ran over in the davening speed. That in Mirz Hashem we will discuss in a second halacha, all its detailed laws. We will now conclude with discussing different related customs that are done amongst different sects of Jewry upon saying the pasuk of Poseiach es Yadecha in Ashrei of davening. The Sefer Tamei Menhagim brings a minhag that upon saying Poseiach es Yadecha, you touch your tefillin shel Yad, and upon saying the words Masbir l'chol chai ratzon, you touch your tefillin shel Reish. Practically, this is the Chabad custom as well as recorded in Igros Kodesh and Sefer Menhagim. The reason behind this custom, what's the connection with this verse and tefillin, is in order to emphasize that the purpose of our asking and bequesting from God to have sustenance, to have parnasa, is so we can perform Hashem's mitzvahs. So therefore we touch the mitzvah, we touch the tefillin. Some are accustomed not to touch the tefillin with their hands, but rather with the straps of the tefillin. Another minhag that's recorded in Sefer Charedim by the famous Kabbalist Rabbi Elazar Azkari from Tzfas in the times of the Arizal is upon saying the verse of Poseiach es Yadecha, one should raise his eyes towards the heavens. Another custom recorded in the Ben Ish Chai is a custom among Sephardic communities that they open their hands towards the heaven upon saying the words Poseiach es Yadecha, to signify the making of a vessel and a receptacle to receive God's abundant blessing. Nonetheless, as the Ben Ish Chai continues and warns, one should not lift the hands above his head, as Kabbalistically the hands are never to be in such a position of above the head, with exception to Natilas Yadayim and Nesiyas Kapayim. So one should make sure when they lift their hands that it's just opposite their chest and not higher. Another minhag recorded in Likutei Ma'arich in the name of Seder Ayem Amavra Yabik is to distribute tzedakah, charity, upon saying the pasuk Poseiach es Yadecha. Practically, this does not seem to be the Chabad custom, as we customarily give tzedakah before Haidu, and when we say Va'isha v'kavod lefanecha within the later paragraph of Yivarech David. Amir Hashem, in the coming halacha we will discuss, as we mentioned, the law if one did not concentrate on the verse of Poseiach Yadecha and what should be done.
Thank you for listening to ShulchanAruchHarav.com. Our free services of making Torah knowledge available to the public depends on donors like you. Please help us continue our work through making even a small contribution at ShulchanAruchHarav.com under the Daily Halacha Dedication section or in the subscription page. Also, check out our online courses and many sefarim available for purchase that will both enhance your Torah knowledge and help support our work.